"Help! Help!" It happened so fast that not a single person in town could have predicted what was about to unfold. The morning had been quiet, peaceful even. Birds nesting in the old sycamores, sunlight slipping gently through the clouds, townsfolk moving through their usual routines. But on the rugged outskirts of Blackwood, at the towering edge of the cliff where the land simply gives up and falls into a roaring, churning river below, that peace shattered. A young man stood there, wealthy, polished, wrapped in an expensive designer suit that glinted in the sunlight. His hair slicked back, his shoes spotless despite the dusty path. And right in front of him, seated in a worn, rattling wheelchair, was his mother, Frail. Hair gray and wispy from age, shoulders trembling beneath nothing but a thin shawl far too delicate for the biting wind. He leaned close. His voice was low. Too low for the birds, too low for the breeze, too low for anyone but her. And then he smiled. It wasn't the smile a son gives a mother. It was cold, sharp, final. And with a slow, deliberate push, he sent her rolling forward. The wheels creaked once, twice, then gravity did the rest. Her screams sliced through the air, raw, panicked, a sound full of betrayal deeper than the cliff. The chair tumbled, disappearing from sight, swallowed by wind and stone and thunderous river below. The young man didn't flinch, not once. No tears, no hesitation. He simply stepped back from the edge, dusted a fleck of dirt from his sleeve, and pulled out his phone like he was just finishing a business call, like none of it mattered. No witnesses, no evidence, no justice. That's what he believed. But he forgot one thing. On the ridge above, watching with eyes that missed nothing, stood Rex. Rex was a German shepherd, strong, broad-chested, with a coat of deep brown and black that gleamed in the sun. But he wasn't just a dog. He was loyalty made flesh. He was her protector, her companion, her shadow. He had followed her through every quiet morning stroll, every cup of tea on the porch, every night spent whispering stories of days long past. To Rex, she was his world. And now his world was falling. Rex's ears shot back, his entire body tightened like a bowstring. Then he launched forward, sprinting down the rocky slope with a force so fierce that stones clattered and dust billowed behind him. The young man turned when he heard it, a deep, snarling roar of pure fury. He barely had time to react. 100 pounds of muscle and loyalty and unstoppable, righteous rage slammed into him. The phone flew. The breath left his lungs. He hit the ground hard, gravel scratching his face. Rex pinned him down, teeth bared, inches from his throat. The man froze. Fear bloomed. But Rex didn't bite. Not yet. Not while there was still something more important. Rex turned and raced to the cliff's edge, barking with all the strength in his body. Not panicked, not confused, focused, calling, demanding to be heard. And below, miraculously, the wheelchair had not fallen all the way. It hung half-wedged on an old dead tree jutting out from the cliffside, swaying, groaning, threatening to break free at any second. The old woman clutched a branch with white-knuckled desperation, her voice too weak to scream anymore. Rex barked again, louder, sharper, each cry echoing across the valley. Far off, two hikers froze on a winding trail. They looked, they saw, and when they understood, they acted. Call after call, rescue teams mobilized, ropes were thrown, harnesses strapped, and slowly, painfully slowly, hands reached her, pulled her, saved her. She wept when her feet touched solid ground, but she did not look at the rescuers first. She looked at Rex. The hikers had heard enough, seen enough. They told the police. And when the young man tried to speak, tried to fabricate lies, Rex stood by her side, unmoving, watchful. The truth stood in his eyes. The arrest was swift. Later, when everything was finally still again, she knelt beside Rex, burying her face into his fur. Her shoulders shook, her breath trembled, and Rex let out a long, exhausted sigh, as if he had been holding the whole world up and could finally set it down. Sometimes heroes don't wear uniforms. Sometimes they walk on four legs. If you believe the world needs more loyalty, more courage, more love, tap like, subscribe, and share this story to spread the good vibes.